Well, two personal bankers have been indicted for stealing almost $400,000 from the elderly and the deceased, and they were doing so in Brooklyn. Dion Allison and Jonathan Francis were personal bankers at J.P. Morgan Chase and worked at the branch at the Restoration Plaza, in which they were systematically going through the accounts with high balances. And when these people were about to die or did die, they were making sure they had no family, no connections, anyone that could come in and get that money. If it was just kind of up in the air, they were taking it. Problem is they were not covering their tracks whatsoever. They were just taking it. And with them being the only ones that could do so, after time, people were starting to catch on to what was going on. I guess certain instances where people were checking in on accounts and were thinking something wasn't right when they thought, all right, even though I don't have access to this account, there should at least be an account with something in it. And they're being told that there is no account. It's been depleted. People want to know, well, who took it then? Where did it go? They're saying that they made 355 ATM withdrawals, totaling up to $300,000 in losses in this scam. So these bankers out here dealing with all this money, all this greed, they're out here ripping the American public off, the world off, the way that all these banks are set up. And here in this country, with their money not being backed by gold, we go on and on and on about the problems. But when you have corruption inside the banking system, this is a perfect example of what happens, where they're preying on the elderly and those that are deceased. And these are just two guys that's been popped doing this. Can you imagine how many more out there are getting away with this? Or other schemes similar? Anyhow, these two busted, being indicted for stealing almost $400,000 from accounts. I'll leave a link with more information. It's been Dabu7.